My first impression was I thought both candidates started off very well and really appealed to their constituents. But as the evening wore on, I must admit, Donald Trump confused me. I was perplexed. I did not think he was prepared, and I was personally offended the way he kept interrupting Secretary Clinton. It did not bode well for me as just one participant in the audience. I was looking for more concrete statements from him, especially on his jobs plan.
But let me ask you, in fairness, because this is such a polarized political season right now, you walked into the debate supporting Hillary Clinton?
Oh, of course I did. I have always supported Secretary Clinton. But that's the reason I said I actually thought in the beginning it was quite balanced. And I said, you know what, they're both doing a very good job appealing to their voter base. I started listening for concrete facts. I started listening for real answers to the moderator's questions, and I didn't hear that from Donald Trump. I think, first of all, when you talk about Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton with the enthusiasm gap, it's no question he has an emotional appeal. His rhetoric oftentimes is very polarizing. However, I think last night did change the dynamics of this election. I think that people who were on the fence were looking for real answers from both candidates. And I just don't believe Donald Trump gave hard answers, particularly when he came to things like, how are you going to create the jobs? You can't just say you're going to create 25 million jobs through tax cuts and expect that to trickle down to people who need work today. That just doesn't work.
When she says, though, that, I mean, her economic plan, it's hard to get very excited about because it's not that inspiring, right? We're talking basically about the same path we are currently on, which I'm not suggesting to you is a terrible path, because I think it's marginally better than it gets credit for, but it is still nothing like 3.5%, if not 6% growth that people like Donald Trump have suggested he can get.
Well, first of all, I don't believe that Donald Trump can get anywhere close to what he's talking about growth. He said 4%, 5%. First of all, it keeps changing, so I'm not really sure where we're landing on his growth numbers. And you talk about Hillary's plan not being inspiring. You know, I don't know if I want to be inspired when it comes to getting very practical and very real about how you're going to create jobs. I want to hear concrete statements. You're going to invest in infrastructure. You're going to make college affordable for our kids today. I also want you to tell me about what you're going to do to help the environment, child care, paid leave, all of that makes for the job market of the future.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the I right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.